What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Gunfish TV. Back out here on the water today, and I am out on the river. And let me tell you what, we got a little bit of rain the other day. I think we got a lot more than what I thought we did because the river is chocolate milk. And we also have had some major cold fronts come in. Last week when I was fishing the river, I was seeing 72-degree water in some areas. And right now the water is 58. It literally frosted last night right here at the end of April. So absolutely crazy. I got a feeling that things are going to be a little bit tough. There is not a cloud in the sky. It is just major post cold front conditions. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off fishing pockets. I'm going to start fishing coves off the main river, looking for fish that have pushed up in, these areas to spawn. And I'm hoping that some of these fish are still up in here, and maybe I can target them with topwater. Even though the water temps have dropped, I'm hoping to catch some fish on topwater. Also, probably flipping, maybe even a stick bait. Might have to slow down pretty good. Hopefully we don't have to do that. But anyway, we're going to start off right here. We got the pocket right here behind us. I'm going to start off throwing a topwater stick bait. We're going to see if we can get a fish to come up and eat it. If not, we're going to start doing some other stuff and move to some other areas. So let's go ahead. Let's start firing some casts. Let's see if we can catch a big one. Alrighty, y'all. So here we are at the first spot right here in this pocket. And it's crazy because as muddy as the river is, it's very low. So super weird, which we have had a ton of wind, which has probably blown the water out, but I don't know. Kind of weird. Most time when you get a bunch of rain and the river muddies up, it comes up, but I don't know. Things have been weird this late winter and early spring in the river. Really weird. And our weather has been so up and down that it's really hard for these fish to dial in and get on a very specific pattern, because just things are so weird. Things are just crazy right now. But anyway, like I said, water temps of 58. I'm hoping as we go into this pocket, the water temps will be higher. A lot of times when you get in these just areas that there isn't a lot of current and it's kind of sitting still, they warm up a lot quicker. And that's why these fish go in here to get out of the current to spawn. And also because these areas warm up faster. So we're gonna work through, we're gonna see if we can find a dadgum biggin. But like I said, we're starting off throwing a prop style topwater stick bait, and we're gonna see if we can get some off of these cypress trees. The sun is really beaming. Today is only a high of 71. Basically, 2 days ago was a high of 49, and yesterday was a high of 54. So that might give y'all an idea of why the water temps have dropped down so low. But like I said, I will admit they're lower than what I thought. I thought we were going to be seeing like 61, 62, not 58. 58 is definitely on the low side. But I'm going to keep my eyes open, see if I see any movement up on the bank. I'm also going to look for fry. Because if I see fry, I'm going to pick up that spinnerbait and start throwing that, which I'm probably going to throw it today anyway. But definitely if I see fry jumping around. But we're really going to pick this pocket apart right here. See if we can get a big fish to eat. All right, well, I'm gonna throw one cast right off the point of these pads right here. And then we're gonna pack it up and head to the next spot. All right, next spot. Got some geese back here behind us making a little bit of noise, but got some pads right here in front of us. What we're going to do, we're going to throw the spinnerbait through them, and as we get up to the cypress trees, we're probably going to alternate back and forth between the spinnerbait and the topwater. So let's get the old spinnerbait right here. See if we can get one on this. Kind of working it through these pads. Definitely shallow up there. We're in very shallow water as well. God, this river's so blown out right now. It's crazy. This is a point that comes out, so I'm thinking the fish probably will be right on the back side of this, but we're gonna work our way into this pocket, fish it, and hopefully we pull one out of here. Hopefully. I had to pick that Bangalore up and really milk that thing. Oh, there's one. There we go. Oh man, what a beautiful fish. Not a really big one, but look at the colors on that guy. Man, look at that fish. What a beauty. I mean, that fish is flawless. Got them old red eyes. Really nice fish. We just pulled in here. That's a good sign. Gotten 2 bites already. Thank you, bud. On that spinnerbait. Heck yeah. Oh, blowing all up in the trees here. I mean, as soon as that thing started sinking, that fish jumped all over it. So that fish right there was literally right on the bank. And it ate it right as I started cranking the handle. So that is good. That was a good bite. Haven't seen any fry jump yet, but it does seem like the water temps are warmer in this pocket already, warmer than they were in the other pocket we were in. So that's a good sign. Just bump the log. Oh God. Oh, that's a pickerel. Oh, that was a chain pickerel. He smoked that thing. I saw him come from the side. Oh man, that was a cool bite. That was a super cool bite. There's a lot of fish sitting right under the surface. A lot. And when I'm casting and my bait's landing, they're really scattering. So I'm not 100% sure what they are. They don't look like overly huge. That's a fish, that's a bass. Little guy. Little guy. Another pretty little fish, but definitely not the size we're looking for. On the spinnerbait there. Pretty little guy, thank you. I just feel like maybe in this pocket where I'm not seeing a lot of fry, I'm thinking maybe I need to pick topwater back up to try to entice maybe a big female to eat. Kind of put that right on top of her and really get her fired up, get her mad. There's a slithery little snake. Oh my goodness, I just pulled it away from a fish. All right, y'all, not a terrible stop there. Picked up 2 small fish, lost a pickerel, and had another bass blow up on my top water. But nothing big, so we're gonna work our way down and go into another pocket. See if we can find old Big Mama somewhere. We are in search of Big Mama. All right, so next spot, next pocket basically. A lot of cypress trees in this pocket, a lot more than the previous 2 pockets we fished. So we're gonna really try to fish these really thoroughly, because I'm pretty sure that there's some nice fish in here, and we're gonna see if we can get one of them. So I'm probably going to pick up probably the spinnerbait to start off with. I don't know, I kind of want to throw the buzzbait. We're gonna throw the buzzbait a little bit, and we're just gonna see if we can. Ooh, what happened there? That was kind of weird. So we're gonna throw the buzzbait a little bit, see if we can get bit on this, and then we're gonna pick up the spinnerbait. I mean, we know if anything's gonna catch a biggin, it's gonna be the old toad buzzbait. Thing just absolutely catches hammers. So we're gonna throw this along and see if we can get a big girl to come up and eat it. Yep, on the buzzbait. Yep, came up and ate it. Well, that didn't take very long. Not a biggin, but I'm gonna tell you what, pretty fish. Got some kind of parasites on his fin and right there. Pretty, man. All right, well, that did not take long at all. Thank you, buddy. Good deal on the old toad buzzer. There's one. Oh, that's a pickerel, I believe. Yep. Get in here. Oh, Mr. Slimy. Chill out. There he is. Old slimy guy. Ugh. I think I got a rag in my back here from my hand. Yeah. That's a slimy dude, I swear. All right. He was on this flat. Right off the front edge of these pads right here. These fish are biting the old buzzbait. I mean, that's, honestly, I mean, let's be real. Is that a surprise? Is that a surprise that I got fish biting the buzzbait? Absolutely not. Oh, there we go. There we go. Another one for the buzzbait. Not big, but a really good, cool bite. Ooh, that was a big fish. Just moved back there. we got to get back there real quick because that was definitely a big fish just moved on the backside of that cypress right there. Thank you, bud. We might throw, I don't know what we're gonna throw on that fish. Probably not the buzzbait. We want something a little bit slower. Probably throw the Bangalore on that fish probably. That fish definitely is probably on the bed and ran something off. Let's see. All right, y'all, last cast right here. And we're gonna work our way up to this next pocket. You know what, I'm gonna make one more though, because there's a bunch of stuff under the water right there. I can see it. Yep, we're gonna throw one more. All right, we're gonna work our way up to this next pocket. All right, next pocket, and this is a pretty good one. This is a pretty good one. I've been waiting kind of a little bit later in the day to come into this one because I consider this one to be one of the better ones, although it does get fished very hard. It gets a lot of pressure. So let's see if we can get one out of here. I'm gonna flip up to this front tree, this very first tree right here on this point. I'm gonna pitch the rage bug up there to that. Well, actually I pitched it right into that limb. But let's get this under there. There we go. Let's see if we can do a little something. Probably gonna throw the buzzbait in here as well, probably. Just gonna pitch to these and then we're gonna work down the bank. Might pick the spinnerbait back up as well, but I'm gonna start off throwing the buzzbait just to see if we can get a fish in here to come up on it. I believe we can. Just gotta make accurate cast. Here's one. There's a nice one. There we go. On the spinnerbait. I mean, had just picked it up. Yes. All right. It's a nice fish. I mean, he choked it too. Choked that old spinnerbait. All right. Get out of there. Nice fish. Right up there, threw up on the, basically right up on the bank, honestly. And that fish ate it. It has been a little while since we caught one, but just picked that spinnerbait back up and we got us one. Good deal. Good deal. I mean, we're just gonna keep throwing this. I'd put it down for a while and threw the buzzbait right much. And I mean, hey, pick this back up and boom, caught one. So let's keep throwing it. Got one. There's one. There's a nice one on the rage bug. There we go. Biggest fish of the day, for sure. Get in here. Here we go. Down there in some wood. I mean, choke that rage bug. My goodness, we gotta get that out and try to not harm the old fish here. There we go, we got it out. There we go. Might be a spawned out female, kind of skinny. Nice fish though. We hadn't been flipping all that long. I just kind of picked it up, and swamp water blue rage bug got us one. There she goes. All right, well, maybe we should have been flipping a little bit more, maybe. Not 100% sure. That got us one though. Nice. So we only have about 15 minutes left to fish, somewhere in there, because it's 3:45, and yeah, we gotta be rolling out at about 4. But did catch the biggest fish so far on the rage bug flipping. I did flip a beaver hut back a little further, didn't get bit on that, but I don't know, overall it's kind of been like a junk fishing day. Kind of got bites on a little bit of everything. No bites on the chatterbait though. I did throw that a decent little bit. No bites on that. Did get bit on topwater. Caught some on the buzzbait. Got bit on the frog as well. Didn't catch any, but got bit on it. Caught some fish on the spinnerbait. I mean, pretty much everything I've thrown I got bit on, with the exception of a bladed jig, but I don't know, kind of a junk fishing day. I think the fish are in a weird mood. For one, we got this cold front that had just came through. And secondly, I think a lot of these fish are pulling up to spawn, which is definitely got them in a little bit of a weirded out mood as well. There's one. That's a good one, I think. There we go. Oh, we had him all wrapped up. We had him all wrapped up. Okay, a little guy. On the rage bug, another one. Thank you, bud. Man, we had him wrapped all up. It definitely seems like they're on wood. That last fish I caught was buried in wood, and then this one was buried in wood as well. So maybe the heavy cover might actually be the ticket flipping down in there, but swamp water blue rage bug got us another one. That thing's a catcher. Thing's a catcher. So underrated. That color's so underrated for muddy water and for rivers. Works in lakes too, but such a good color. All right, y'all. Well, ended up running on back to the boat ramp, got the boat loaded up, and we had a good day. It was really fun. You know, we caught 7 or 8 fish, caught them on the spinnerbait, buzzbait, caught them flipping, did get some frog bites, got some bites on some other stuff. But overall, it was a little bit slow, didn't get any really big fish. You know, the very best fish of the day was flipping right there at the end. So I was happy to catch that fish, but it really seemed like those fish had maybe pushed down in the wood pretty tight, because both fish I caught were like buried in the wood. So I don't know if something happened, they pushed down, you know, in it a little bit tighter than they were earlier, because they were really biting the buzzbait pretty good there for a short period of time, and then that bite died off kind of quick as well. But hey, I'm happy, had a good day on the water in these post cold front conditions. It was a fun time, but tomorrow we're gonna go to Lake Gaston, see if we can catch some big fish flipping docks. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna pull the boat home, and I just appreciate y'all watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time on Gunfish TV.